Kehati, and we're going to talk today about a really nice chord progression, a jazz chord progression, which is 2-5 flat 2. You can also refer that as a deceptive cadence. Instead of going to 2-5-1, we're going to go to 2-5 flat 2. So if you had the chance to check my 2-5-1 video talking about 2-5-1, that's great, and probably you all set for this one, for this video. If you didn't check my video talking about 2-5-1, you might want to do it before going and listen to this one. So let's see what is 2-5 flat 2, which is the topic for today. 2-5 flat 2 progression. So if we're again in the key of C, you have the 2, which is D minor 7. So D minor 7 is the 2, and then we have G7, it's the 5. So D minor 7, 2, 5, which is G7, and then we have, instead of going to C major 7, which is the 1 in this case, and then we'll have 2-5-1, so we're going to have 2, D minor 7, G7, 5, and then we're going to have D flat major 7, which is the flat 2. So if the D is the 2, so D flat going to be the flat 2. So we're going to play D flat major 7. And let's see, how should we improvise on 2-5 flat 2. So for 2-5 you already know what to do if you again saw my previous video about 2-5-1. So the 2-5 stays the same. You can play on D minor 7 and G7. For both of them you can use C major scale, which is okay, just C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, just C major scale. So that's for the 2 and that's for the 5. So you can play it over those two chords. And then for the D flat major 7, which is the flat 2, we're going to use D flat Lydian. So if you're not familiar with modes, we're not going to talk about that today, but I can just say that D flat Lydian going to be exactly like D flat major scale, only you raise the 4th degree of the scale, which means you're going to have D flat, E flat, F, and then instead of G flat, like in a major scale, you're going to have G natural. That's the sharp 4. And that's what makes the scale or a chord a Lydian. So we have again D flat, for D flat Lydian, we have D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, and then D flat again. So we have that. So that's going to be the scale for D flat major 7 in the chord progression of 2-5 flat 2. So the only thing we should do now, I'm just going to play for you a little bit. You can hear how does it sound, what you can do with improvising on that. So I'm going to play, I have here a playback, so it's going to be D minor 7 for 1 bar, G7 for 1 bar, and then D flat major 7 for 2 bars. And another thing that I should mention, D flat major 7, if you play D flat Lydian, that actually, this chord or this scale actually comes from A flat Ionian, like A flat major scale. So if you know how to play A flat major scale and you're going to start it on D flat, you're going to have D flat Lydian. And also you can just play A flat major scale just everywhere on the guitar whenever you hit D flat major. D flat major 7, the flat 2 chord. So let's see how does it sound. So I'm going to play again for 2 bars the 2-5, and I'm going to improvise with C major scale, and then for the 2 bar of D flat major 7 I'm going to play with D flat Lydian or A flat major, depends how you want to look at that. Okay, so let's check it out. So that's the Lydian now. So of course you should make your own playback and try to play this progression and try to see if you know C major scale and if you know A flat or D flat Lydian scale, and then basically just switch between them and try to connect your lines. Of course you should do it in every key, so that means again if we're gonna take E flat again from the previous video, if you're gonna take E flat, so we're gonna have F minor 7, which is the 2, we're gonna have B flat 7, which is the 5, and then instead of going to E flat major 7, we're gonna go to E major 7. That's again the deceptive cadence, which is the flat 2. So we're gonna have E, and then we're gonna play E Lydian, or B major scale, which is D Lydian comes from the B major scale. So that's maybe for another video, but you should practice all keys. So I'll see you on my next video. In the meantime, check out my other videos on YouTube, some videos, lessons videos, and videos from my performances. And also, check my new CD, A View from My Window, on CD-Baby. So have fun, practice, and see you next time.